right, you are back with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So today, I did a bit of fucking New York today. I went down to the famous Katz Deli, and I tell you what, it was $27 for a fucking sandwich, and it was worth every fucking cent. Even though the conversion rate makes it about $35 for a fucking sandwich. But that was a fucking all-time sandwich. So, Katz Deli, I don't know who the fuck Katz is, but he is absolutely swimming in fucking money. That cunt must be earning, I don't even know how much that cunt would be earning. You've got to be looking at like $50,000 or $100,000 a day going through there because it's fucking packed the whole time. More. It's got to be like $200,000 going through there. It's insane, but it's fucking good. So went up to the counter and those boys doing a bit of the counter work, the fucking guys making the sandwiches, they're doing pretty good on the tips as well. Their fucking cups are absolutely loaded. It must be hard to become one of those Katz chop dudes because fucking the tips it's got to be like $500, $600 a day in tips. More, depending on how long your shift is. I wonder if they pull them. Anyway, I get up to the counter. I'm like, one pastrami sandwich on rye with whatever the fuck it comes with. That was for my wife. And I'm like, what's good, mate? What's good? And he's like, do you want a beef brisket? I'm like, fucking hook me up. Mayonnaise? I'm like, whatever. Just do it. I'm into it. Whatever you're doing, I'm into. And so he starts chopping up the sandwich and they give you a little bit of a fucking taste test of the meat. So he gives me a little bit of brisket, gives me a little bit of pastrami, like a good serving of a taste test. I was almost full after the fucking taste test. So I eat that and I'm like, this is going to be a hell of a sandwich. And then I'm like, fuck it. Throw in a matzo ball soup as well. I don't even know what the fuck that is, but I like a soup. I'm a good soup man. So he throws that in. I give him a little fucking tip. He gives me some cucumbers, some gherkins. I go back to the fucking seat with the missus and we start hammering into these fucking sandwiches. And like, it's just layers and layers of meat. Like you're talking 15 layers of meat or something like that. And it's just soft. It's delicious. The brisket fucking, that was mine. And I absolutely nailed it. I still had room after the brisket. My wife nailed half a pastrami sandwich and I nailed the other half. So I'm up to a full brisket sandwich and half a pastrami. And then I had to nail the matzo ball soup. And fucking, even though it was very expensive for two sandwiches and a little fucking soup, it came to like, with tips, came to about 70. I didn't eat for the rest of the day. I could not fucking eat. I couldn't fucking move, to be honest with you. So me and the missus after Katz Deli are like, let's go and walk this off because we feel like fat fucks. I feel like I ate a lot. I feel like 1.5 sandwiches and a soup at Katz Deli is a lot. So I needed some walking off. So we're walking around and we're walking for like 2 minutes and then we stumble upon a kava bar, like the root thing they do in Vanuatu. And I have a little bit of experience with kava in Vanuatu because my dad got married there and we all got fucked up on kava. I got fucked up a lot. My nana was drinking it. Everyone had a good time on the kava. I drank a lot of it and got proper wasted. It's not even a wasted thing. You just go numb and your whole body doesn't work. That's good kava. So I'm like, let's go in here because I feel like getting fucked up, to be honest with you. And this isn't alcohol. So we fucking go into the kava bar. The bitch behind the counter who, I don't know what the fuck her deal was. She was a crazy bitch. Anyway, she talks me into doing the strongest one. And my wife was going to do like just a tea. And I'm like, babe, just get a fucking strong one. Get the strongest one. It was called Punch in the Face. That was the strongest kava. So I do one. My wife does one. My wife immediately feels ill for the next fucking 6 hours. I do not feel a fucking thing. So, like 20 minutes after the punch in the face, I'm like, can I just get another punch in the face? And I nail that. And again, nothing. Nothing. My tolerance level to kava is just through the roof. I just wanted to feel something. Give me something. Can someone give me something so I can feel? Anyway, the kava didn't work for me, but the missus was sick, and each bowl cost $25 each, so it was $75 plus $12 tip. So within 50 meters of eating, we've had kava and we've fucking dropped almost $200, and we haven't even done anything. We've been out for fucking 20 minutes. And then I'm like, let's just go for a fucking walk. Let's walk this shit. So we did a huge fucking walk all around. Manhattan, I don't mind Manhattan. Look, it's a good spot, but I feel like it's missing some character. It's definitely got some characters. Oh yeah, almost forgot. I saw my first homeless man's dick today. We were just walking down the street and this black dude, this homeless guy, well, he didn't even look that homeless. He was standing in front of like a couple eating dinner at a restaurant, and he just had his dick out and was stroking it, just giving it a good old fucking yank. And I looked at it. I was like, who gives a shit? I'm like, did you see that, babe? And she's like, I didn't want to look. And she's like, did you look? I'm like, of course I fucking looked. It's a homeless man's dick. It's my first homeless man's dick. So that was exciting. And then that was on the way to the JP Morgan Museum. So we went there. Look, it was good, but I felt fucking I shouldn't be giving some scumbag banker who's dead $22 to look at his shitty library. It's a nice library, actually, but still, I shouldn't have been giving him fucking $22. That should be free, but he's a fucking banker, JP Morgan. But that was nice. So we dropped another 22. So, like, the day's getting expensive, and we haven't done much. And then we're like, let's just kick on. My wife's drinking the whole time. She's not feeling that well, but I'm telling her to force down a couple of beers and she's going to feel good. Then we go to the Comedy Cellar. The 6:45 show, I just wanted to see Colin Quinn. New York legend, Colin Quinn. He was on the lineup. I wasn't very excited about anyone else on the lineup, but I was like, I'd see Colin anywhere. So fucking, it'd be cool to see him at the Cellar. That's his home ground. So we go to the Cellar. It's sold out. Got to go on the waiting list. We end up fucking punching through the waiting list. We get in, and last time I was in New York 5 years ago, the Comedy Cellar, I spent 3 shows a night for like 5 nights down in the cellar, just watching the fucking comedians kill, murder. It was crazy how hard these fucking comedians were murdering. Besides Colin Quinn, I didn't recognize anyone on the lineup, and they did not murder. Besides Colin Quinn, fucking, it was a rough night. I was like, who the fuck? They were getting laughs, but it wasn't like earned laughter. It was like tourists that have gone to the Comedy Cellar expecting everyone to be funny there, laughing at kind of lame jokes. A lot of it was lame. A lot of it was fucking bullshit comedy, to be honest with you. There's a lot better comedy going around Australia at the moment than fucking what was happening at the Cellar tonight. So that was weird. Last time I was there, I was like, I am so fucking far off ever performing at the Comedy Cellar. Like, standard-wise, I'm 6-7 years behind these cunts. And tonight, I was like, it's embarrassing if I was on this lineup, besides Colin Quinn. Like, these, they weren't good at all. There was actually a guy at the end, he did pretty good. Jake Fried, I've seen him on Instagram and that before. He went pretty good. Even Jim Norton was on, and he didn't go too well either. Anyway, after the Cellar, wife went for another drink, and here I am. New York City, looking at the fucking Empire State Building again, giving it a wink. That'll do for me today. I think we're going out for a little bit of a fucking party tomorrow. I've heard there's MDMA going around, so let's see what happens. Anyway, I'm fucking off. That'll do, and I'll see you the fuck later.